There's a woman back in the Old Testament in the travel of the Israelites. Her name was Rahab. And this is such a beautiful story. How many ever heard of Rahab? Anybody who's not heard of Rahab? Be honest, right? That's okay. She's not a commonly known person. Rahab was a prostitute. She was a hooker. Lived in the city of Jericho. A pagan, vile, nasty culture. I can only imagine what her life was like. They had human sacrifice, child sacrifice. Jericho was as pagan can get. You think you've seen sin in America? You haven't seen sin like Jericho. God had given the people of Jericho a chance to turn from their wicked ways generations back. But their judgment was about to ensue. So Israel sent spies to spy out the city of Jericho. And they found refuge with this woman named Rahab who hid them. And God made a promise to Rahab. He said, Rahab, because of your faith and your belief in the real God, I'm going to protect you and anybody in your house. And when Jericho was destroyed and conquered and everything wiped out, Rahab was delivered and all the people in her household. Rahab the prostitute. Here's what's the crazy thing about Rahab. Rahab, the Bible said, went to live as an Israelite. First of all, Rahab the prostitute. You know what prostitution, the punishment was in the Old Testament for prostitution? Stoning. She deserved to die. Plus, she was an alien. God was very specific about, no, don't intermarry with other cultures. But something had changed in Rahab, and she was allowed to come in. Rahab, the nasty prostitute that deserved to die, married this guy named Salmon. Salmon and Rahab had this son named Boaz. Boaz married a girl named Ruth. Ruth and Boaz, later down their lineage, had a great-great-great-grandson named David, who became a king. Out of the line of King David came the King of Kings, Jesus Christ. Here's what grace does. Grace takes a label, prostitute, and turns it into the mother of kings, the mother of King of Kings. Satan wants you to wear a label hidden from your past, from your childhood, that says, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not successful enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. And grace says, I'm going to relieve it all. I'm going to show you a freedom and a strength that goes beyond muscles, cars, houses, goes beyond all society's stuff. And it's going to lead to a freedom. Today, as we close, Adam's going to sing a beautiful song. And God's telling you today, there's a purpose for you to be here, and I want to show you the true way. The Bible says Jesus came full of grace and truth. Today, Jesus wants a relationship with you, and He wants to remove any labels, any stuff. All you got to do is take the gift. I want us all to close our eyes. You say today, Steve, I need that grace. I want my label to be stripped away. And I want to know Jesus. If that's you right now, I just want you to lift your hand. Today's your day to be free of that junk, that stuff the world's saying. Thank you for your hands. Thank you. Today is your day. Just a small act of faith. Thank you for that hand. Thank you. Thank you, God, for guys. All of you. God's going to do something right now. Some of you would say today, God showed me so much grace, but I am such a non-gracious person. There's so many areas of my life. You say, Steve, I want to be more gracious. I want to reflect the glory of God through grace to my wife, husband, kids, mom and dad, teachers, friends, dating relationship, whatever it may be. You just say, Steve, I need that today. Just be honest right now. Just lift your hand. Thank you, all over the building. God sees it. You're lifting it to God, not to me. This is a simple step of faith. That's a releasing, a confession. That's a faith step that says, I believe that when I raise my hand, something in the spiritual dynamic is going to happen. While Adam sings this song and the team leads us, I want you to respond to God. We're real. If you want to come forward and pray and kneel and just surrender some stuff to God, feel free to do that right now. We'll pray with you. But I want us to take about 5 minutes or so, however long God leads. And I want you to let God fill you again and reveal His grace to you and love on you and reignite maybe a relationship that's a little stable.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed.
Come on, sing it with me right now.
Stand and praise.